How can time, for which is defined as the measured, for which is defined as marked by due proportion, for which is defined as harmonious relations of parts to each other or to the whole in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, which is the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran are all working harmoniously inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in relation for which is defined as the act of telling or recounting the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as their angels, every move, ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, so that God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children all over the world would one day be able to read of every part of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as their angels' financial bankruptcy, for which is legally defined as a federal legal process in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning for debtors of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as their angels, seeking to eliminate their debts in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, after I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, and federally repaid God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children all over the world's debts in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, for which is when I, for whom name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., title changed from Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. to King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, because it is two types of bankruptcies for consumers. Chapter 7, which allows debtors to wipe out many of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan's debts, in exchange for giving up non-exempt, for which is defined as not free or not released from some requirement to which others are subjected in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which is why I, for whom name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., didn't allow the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, nor Satan, nor their angels, to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, so that the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, nor Satan, nor their angels, could wipe out their financial curses in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in exchange for life itself. See, the devil was trying to steal my life. And then if the devil stole my life, then the devil could use me to take my life. See, that's why I charged the devil with attempted murder when the devil attempted to steal my personality. See, if the devil would have infiltrated me, then the devil would have infiltrated my personality. See, that's why my family and friends act like they don't know who I am. But then I guess that's the that's the blessing and the curse of being with my wife so long, that she was with me in my immaturity. But my immaturity, I was still way more mature than most people. See, it was just that, I guess now that I'm reading the Bible, right, I'm understanding that I was immolating the serpent. I wasn't allowing the serpent to immolate me. And so when I read the Bible and it says that you have to be as wise as the serpent, then I started understanding my understanding. See, I'm saying, oh, Tommy, you let the devil manipulate you instead of you manipulating the devil. So this time, see, like in high school, what I mean by that is when I look back on my life, see, I was as dangerous as the serpent, but I wasn't as wise as the serpent, because I allowed the serpent to infiltrate my personality, and then I let him make me, or it, well, I say him because once he entered into me, it became a him. See, when I stopped it from entering into me, it became an entity, which is the United States Postal Service, Bill Hurd Chevrolet, SunTrust Bank. See what I'm saying? Like, once I stopped the devil from entering into my personality, then I was able to show the devil in the entities that the devil used to try to distort my personality. So that's why when you're dealing with the devil, the only thing you can do is testify, because anything else you do is evidence against your personality. See what I'm saying? See, that's why in the Constitution, it talks about defamation of your character. Your character is your personality, so America gives you the ability to protect your personality by giving you a constitutional amendment to do so. See, so if you do not know the constitutionality of your rights, then you allow the devil to infiltrate your understanding, for which takes you away from the protections of your ancestors. See, so if you are an American, then you got to understand that America is your inheritance. Now, if you think you property in America, you are the problem in America. Because if you think that you are owned, then you don't occupy yourself. You allow yourself to be occupied. See, that's what it means by the idle mind is the devil's workshop. See, if you are in possession of your understanding wouldn't allow you to be possessed. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so for which is why I, for whom name is Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, and federally bankrupt, for which is legally defined as a debtor, as an individual or organization whose property is subject to administration under the bankruptcy laws for the benefit of the debtors, creditors, exempt, for which is defined as not exempt from the release of God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children all over the world in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. For which is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, and federally file God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children's Chapter 13 bankruptcy, which allows God's children, Allah's children, and my atheist children all over the world to keep all of their intellectual property and repay all or portion of their debts to King Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated as either a business associate of Chancey Incorporated or an employee of Chancey Incorporated. And if a child of God, Allah, or my atheist children anywhere in the world work 30 years for Chancey Incorporated, your last paycheck would be the amount of your first retirement check. Because I, for whom name is Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr., don't want any child of mine struggling after working for me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. for 30 years. For which is why Chancey Incorporated is not just paying a living wage. Chancey Incorporated is offering a livable retirement. See, because when my grandmother, when I had to take over my grandmother finances, see, I was the youngest out of my generation, right? Which means in the 60s, like I was the last one born in 69. When my auntie, she was born in 64, and my uncle, he was born in 65. So that's what I mean. Like, so I'm thinking, well, I had my uncle, my mama, my uncle, my auntie, my uncle, and then me. So I'm thinking, man, that ain't gonna never get to me. That responsibility, look how far I am down on the totem pole. But man, my mama died. Well, my uncle got killed. Then my mama died. Then my auntie died. And my other uncle was on drugs. So it all fell to me. So now I gotta look at this, right? Because I'm thinking all I gotta do is work, give some money to my auntie, everything good. She gonna take care of grandmama, everything straight. But when she passed, everything came to me. And that's when I saw that my grandmama didn't have a living retirement. That's when I saw that, hey man, if you don't have a living retirement, then you better do more with your wages. See what I'm saying? So that's when I came up with an economic plan for my retirement. See what I'm saying? And that's when I started investing in real property. See, and that real property was real estate. See, when you're investing in a stock, that is not real property. That is projection. See, so what you're doing is you're buying projections and you're hoping that that company meets its projections. Well, what they do is they say that investing is a gamble. So that means that if they don't meet those projections, then you have invested your money blindly. Because, okay, say if you invest with somebody, see, like when you invest with Chancey Incorporated, we are guaranteeing you a return on your investment because we are investing in you. See, so you are the boardroom. See what I'm saying? So when you come to Chancey Incorporated, we want you to become a better version of yourself because you are a stock. So think about it, right? So if you are a creation of God, why would God take the devil's creation, which is money, over you, which is his creation? So this is what I'm saying. When the devil took my $1.2 million and my home, then why would I then negotiate for money and not the debts that I owed the devil, right? So my home, because I had paid off all my cars and everything, positioning myself to be able to then have only one debt, and that was my house. So see how I positioned myself and I made everything one debt? When I saw the devil, see, I had consolidated everything under my house. Now, when I fight the devil for my house, I'm economically free. But see, this is when I read the Bible and it talks about how the high priest Caiaphas and the Pharisees and the chief priests and the high priests and the scribes and the elders took up counsel with themselves against Jesus. Now I see what my family and friends did to me. See, they took up counsel with themselves, but they did not know that I had a plan to defeat my enemy. And then they became my enemy. See what I'm saying? Because now they got caught up in my plan. See, but now what they're trying to do is save face. But I'm saying, man, it's too late. How can you save the face you done already showed? See, if you two-faced it, once you show your other face, how can you hide the face you showed? See, I got one face, and that's the face you seeing. See, I've never allowed someone to miseducate me. I have always been willing to stand up for what is right, but I have always paid the price for it. See, anybody who stand up to people who are deceiving people becomes a threat to the deceiver of people. because you are the one that's saving the people from the deception. So therefore the deceiver of the people is going to come after you with reckless abandon, because the people is his investment. See, that's why now I am investing in you, because I saw that the devil was deceiving you.